What is up, guys and gals? Welcome to another episode of the Nonstop Review. I'm your host, as always, Devon, and joining me equally as always is Rick.
Hello, everybody.
For those of you familiar with this show know that Rick isn't all that versed in regular shows, so what we like to do is we like to see what he thinks the episode will be based solely on the title. The title of today's episode is See You There. What do you think is going to happen today?
Someone's going to propose that somebody goes to something that they don't want to go to, and they're going to go, oh yeah, see you there, and then they're going to get sucked into a causality fueled version of the I don't know, the multiverse, where see you there also becomes see you then, and they have to, you know, watch as a person is sucked into something. I don't know. I don't know where my brain went with this.
Yeah, no, yes, neither do I really, to be honest.
Yeah, I think Mordecai or Rigby is gonna not want to go to something, and is gonna like bullshit that they're gonna go to something and gonna try to ghost them, but then not gonna be able to ghost them.
It's interesting that you used the word ghost, at least. I'm still going to give you 0 points.
Oh, 0. That's okay. I'm happy with my 0 today.
So yeah, with that out of the way, Rick, what are we actually doing?
Regular show, Season 2, Episode 17. See you there. 3, 2, 1, and go.
Fart noise.
Yeah, the fart bass.
To be fair, Rick, based on the title of this episode, I don't think you were ever going to guess what the plot was going to be.
Yeah, fair enough.
Fucking idiots. You still got the evidence on the floor.
Okay, so Benson, High Five Ghost, and Muscle Man are going to something.
Gonna ignore Pops?
Oh, Pops is also going, yeah. There's
see you there.
Okay. So they get the invites and they just not looked at it because they've not like been on top of things.
I mean, you'll find out as the episode progresses, Rick.
Okay.
Get fucked. Why was he throwing so many tinnies in the fucking bin?
Well, because they're from Mordecai and Rigby just drinking them around the park.
But damn, okay. God damn, they do Bloodshot Eyes real bad in this, don't they?
They do.
I love how it's okay for him to laugh at Rigby choking to death, but not okay for an accident to occur in response.
Yeah. And he's still, and even in the flashback, he's still having getting more spit everywhere.
Alright, it's not nice to have fucking coke thrown over you, but it's not that bad.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
like Muscle Man outright being a dick. Isn't that the fucking same video game console that causes Eldritch Horrors?
It is, but only when they play the game that causes it.
Do you know what?
This ain't gonna work.
Do you know what happens if someone is inviting a bunch of people to a party and they don't invite me?
You don't go.
I don't care.
Yeah.
I'm just going to be a dick. That being said, though, I would throw hands to make sure I get to keep my video game console.
Yeah, especially when it becomes obvious that they're, chucking it in the microwave.
Jesus Christ.
I got it down at 50%, and, even that...
How much money did he spend on this party?
And how much of it was just the budget?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think they're more on the nope list.
Yeah. I don't like his beard. Man, Bobby's jacked.
He is.
Except he's been skipping leg day.
Part of it's the animation style, but also very definitely.
Yeah.
Oh, this is going to be someone else that just looks like High Five Ghost. Oh, he's got 2 hands.
And a beard.
Yeah.
That's just it, though, isn't it? Because would this not be don't you have to be cool with High Five to get in rather than Muscle Man if it's a party for High Five?
Yeah. Plus, High Five Ghost has, one line.
Woo!
Mm-hmm.
How to become a ghost. You're slightly see-through, but also you got no legs. You become Lieutenant Dan. Wow, that one really tickled you.
Yeah. Or is that going to be a plot point?
Maybe. You see that woman fucking shaking that ass?
Yeah. Yeah, the ladies in the background look pretty good.
Actually, you know what? Pops looks really good as an ice cream.
He does.
I love how some pricks just put a really bad fucking mask on their face and that's it. Oh, that's a costume. No, it ain't.
Yeah.
Look at that alien prick in the background. That's what I'm thinking of.
Oh, is Benson Darth Vader?
I think he's a vampire.
Oh, he's a vampire, okay.
Oh, then again, he's got a bandito mask, so I don't know.
Yeah. Oh, neither of them know how.
He might be Zorro.
They're going to scare Muscle Man. Yeah.
You know, vengeance.
I gotta use it.
Who can put a bathroom like this in a tent? Oh, Muscle Man's dead.
It's gonna go the other way, and that Muscle Man's actually scaring them by, having an actual heart attack.
I've got the question, is that a police officer actually a police officer, or just someone in a costume?
I think it's gotta be.
I like the sweat stains.
Yep.
You gotta be a real sweaty bastard for sweat stains to show up on black.
Yeah. So showing Muscle Man's stoned eyes.
Oh, Skips' judgmental face is the worst.
A
lot of work for a prank, bro.
It was, yeah. It's not even High Five Ghost's birthday.
Is that guy dressed as He-Man in the back?
I guess so, yeah. So he did it all in the day.
Yeah.
Okay.
I love people saying things as they're spelled.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, my favourite sort of all time is still lasagne.
Yeah, lasagne. Yeah. On Quickie.
Well, they're meant to be quiche.
Yeah.
I think I've seen the comic of Catra saying that to Adora. Oh, sorry, Adora saying it to Catra. And Catra running out, and then Glimmer being like, "It's pronounced quiche."
Mm-hmm.
Well, Mordecai does. We know this.
Is this where he turns out he's faking it because he got hit by soda twice?
Like, fuck's sake, chew your food.
Mm.
I thought ghosts couldn't touch physical things.
Unless Muscle Man. Well, I think Muscle Man is technically part ghost because he can always high five ghost.
Maybe. It's such a dumb fucking episode. I love that. That's so good. That's so fucking funny. Oh, God. I know it's not funny to say something's funny, but that's fucking funny.
It is, though.
So the general idea there is if Mordecai... they couldn't afford it. That's fair. It's a real Cartman dilemma, isn't it?
Aww.
So he didn't actually microwave it. But yeah, I think the general idea there is Mordecai didn't save Muscle Man's life. They were just going to be stuck as ghosts forever.
Yeah.
Is that not just a bit fucked up?
Slightly.
It's like, all they did was spill some coke on him. And they apologised too.
Yeah, and yeah, not only did they apologise, like, kinda straight away, they went out of their way to do a peace offering.
Yeah, I mean, giving someone a video game console, as an apology for spilling coke on them is way out of proportion as far as apologies go.
Oh, they did say, like, lend it for a week.
Still?
Yeah, it's still above and beyond the requirements for saying sorry.
Oh, for real. Anyway, what did you think of the episode, Rick? And can you see why I gave you nil point?
Yeah, it was a fun one. And I got nil point because they did want to go to the thing, not try to ghost anybody.
But again, can you see why I was like, oh shit, he mentioned ghosts. That's almost uncanny.
That's worth almost 0.1 points. No, we're not doing 0.1s. I think quarters are the lowest we go.
Yeah, quarter is as low as I'm willing to go, because at least it still gives you a relatively decent number.
Yeah, I liked it. I think it was a good Muscle Man episode. But yeah, how about you? What do you think?
Yeah, I thought it was a fun one. This episode, I feel like, only got showed like once or twice during the time when I was watching.
Sure.
So it was one of those rare treat episodes. It was good. It was a very mean-spirited episode towards Mordecai and Rigby. But I feel like a lot of antics that go on in the park, they're very mean-spirited towards the main pair. That's kind of the point of the show.
Yeah, it's normally the main pair being mean-spirited towards someone else for whatever reason. Usually Rigby being a twat.
Rigby being a twat could be the name of the show.
Yeah. Yeah, on today's episode of Rigby being a twat, Mordecai is a twat.
Yeah, Mordecai only seems to be a dickhead when it comes to women.
Yeah.
Whereas Rigby is just like uncontrolled autism.
Yeah.
Not to diminish people with autism, but you can kind of see it real heavily.
Yeah, the good old autism plus ADHD equals how do you get anything fucking done?
Yeah, and it doesn't help when you got someone who enables you like Mordecai does.
Yeah. It's bad enough when you got one or the other, but when you got both, oof.
Yeah. So yeah, Muscle Man cementing himself as a Cartman-esque character at this point. Not in the sense... Cartman is actually insufferable, predictable, whereas Muscle Man has some redeeming qualities. But this is very much like the Scott Tenorman episode.
Yes, very definitely.
Except way more PG and for children.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yes, let's get to our golden wind down. Rick, do you have a favourite moment?
I think it's when Muscle Man just bursts through a door and goes, "I gotta use it." He needs to go take a shit.
Oh, I think the implication was piss, but I suppose he did. He could have needed it. It's Muscle Man. I imagine he's got terrible diarrhea all the time.
Oh, yes. Like Louis C.K. always exists in a 3-day island of diarrhea.
I prefer Tom Segura when he first moved in with his wife, and it's just like he went to the toilet and it was diarrhea because it's always diarrhea, and he made horrible noises. And when he came out of the bathroom, his wife had the car keys and said, "Okay, we need to go to the hospital." And he goes, "Why?" He goes, "Were you shitting in there?" And he went, "Yeah." "Was it diarrhea?" "Yeah." "Was there blood?" "Sometimes."
Was there blood? Sometimes. Yeah. Like, never underestimate what a guy will just chalk up as being normal when he can't be asked. But yeah, how about you? Do you have a favourite moment?
Yeah, I think my favourite moment was just the reveal of the amount of bullshit Muscle Man had to go through to make this work when he really didn't need to.
Yeah, including bailing Low Five Ghost out of jail.
Yeah, and it's like, I can't imagine Low Five's bail was particularly expensive. I bet he was loitering.
Yeah, and it's possible that he used the money from pawning off the console to pay for it.
Yeah, but he didn't do that, remember?
Nah. It was just part of the gag was that he pawned it off.
Yeah. So the dedication as well to have the backup prank of, here's a paper mache model of your video game console.
Yeah. Gotcha.
Oh, goddamn. Let's send off this episode in the traditional fashion. Rick, who's going on MVP board today?
It's going to be good old Muscle Man. What's his name? Mitch Gutman or whatever it is? Sorenstein.
Yeah, I don't expect anyone to remember his surname.
It's Sorenstein. I didn't even look it up, I just remembered it. Yeah, it's going to be Muscle Man. How about you? Who's going to be your MVP?
You're not going to elaborate more than not at all?
Well, I mean, it was a Muscle Man episode that I enjoyed. Yeah, he gets it.
It's a rarity for Muscle Man to get praise from you, because I know he's not your favourite character.
He's not, but, like sometimes, credit goes where credit is due. So, there we go. He gets it today. How about you? Who gets it from you today?
Yeah, Muscle Man isn't getting it from me today because he was far too much of a villain, like outright a dickhead for no reason. So instead I'm going to give it to High Five Ghost.
Okay.
He was part of the prank to a very limited degree. His acting, though, did he not sell being angry at Low Five?
Yeah, he did.
It was,
and, actually having lines for a change.
Yeah. It's one of those weird ones where we're going to see it as time goes on, but Muscle Man and High Five Ghost very much become the second duo.
Yes.
But, it's kind of implied that whenever Mordecai and Rigby are having their adventures, Muscle Man and High Five Ghost are also doing dumb bullshit.
Yeah.
But yeah, High Five Ghost gets it from me today. I think it's good to have both those, that particular duo both get MVP awards, and I think this is High Five's first time on the board.
Yeah, maybe so.
So yeah, that puts that episode in the books. Join us again next week for more regular show.
Bye, everybody.